Yo, what up guys, Bo here. So you just picked up an iPhone 8, 8 Plus, or 10, and you want to do what most Android users have been doing for years. Drop it on the puck and proclaim, "I'm the king of the world!" With the recent update of iOS 11.2, Apple has finally enabled the ability to wirelessly fast charge your iPhone. And today we'll be doing a comparison of two wireless chargers and see how fast each one charges and which one gives you the best bang for your buck. Spoiler alert, not all chargers are created equal. So we have two contenders. First up is from Odium. This supports fast charge because, well, it says it right here. I personally like this type of design for a couple different reasons. First, if you're using an iPhone 10, you'll be able to unlock with Face ID since your phone is already in upright position, allowing the camera to scan your face at a perfect angle. Second, if you're using it at your desk, then that same angle allows you to see any notifications that come in, or even use your phone without taking off the charger. The entire thing's made of plastic, but it's pretty sturdy and nothing feels flimsy. There are two charging coils, so even if your phone isn't perfectly centered, it'll still make enough contact to charge. And you can also place your phone in landscape, so it's perfect for watching a movie and have it charged at the same time. There's an indicator light up front which lights up when setting your phone down, but turns off after a few seconds. So unlike some other chargers, it's not distracting, especially if you use this next to your bed. There's also a rubber strip where your phone sits, so it prevents any possible scratches to the bottom of your phone, and also prevents your phone from sliding, though it might muffle the sound from the bottom speaker. You can pick one up for just 21 bucks, but the caveat is that it only comes with a micro USB cable, so you have to provide your own power brick. We'll be testing this charger with 3 different adapters, with the first one being the 5-watt adapter that comes standard with your iPhone. Second is the iPad's 12-watt adapter. And lastly, we'll also be testing the 29-watt USB-C adapter that Apple recommends for fast charging, which happens to be the same one that comes with the 12-inch MacBook. Our second contender is by RAV Power. They make a number of wireless chargers, but this one supports fast charge. At 50 bucks, it's a lot more expensive than the Odium, but $10 cheaper than the Apple recommended Mophie and Belkin. And this also comes with its own 24-watt adapter and a braided micro USB cable, so you can start using it right out of the box. I'll link everything down below so you guys can check it out. The design of the RAV Power wireless charger is very similar to Mophie's. It's small and dense, made out of high-quality plastic, and has a rubber ring on top to hold your phone in place. And on the bottom, there are 4 small rubber feet to keep the puck from sliding. On the front, there's a small LED indicator that lights up orange when you first place the phone to charge, and it pulses as it charges. For our first test, we'll use a 5-watt adapter. And by the way, at Apple, if you're advertising fast charge as a feature, then you should include an adapter that can support it. There's no reason to still throw in a 5-watt, especially with a phone that starts at $1,000. Okay, rant over. The reason why I wanted to use a 5-watt is to set a baseline so we have something to compare to. I've already done the tedious work of checking every 30-minute interval to see how many % has been charged. For the Odium, your total cost is going to be $21 since you already have the 5-watt adapter included with your phone. As you can see, after 30 minutes, we're only up at a paltry 16%, and after 2 hours, we're only at 62%. It takes a total of 3 hours and 45 minutes to get to 100%, which is about as fast as trickle charge your phone in the car. This is definitely not suitable for someone looking to have a quick charge before running out the door. But if you're just topping your battery off or leaving a charge overnight, then $21 is a very affordable price for the convenience of wireless and will get you from 0 to 100% in less than 4 hours. Being that the iPad's charging brick is rated at 12 watts, if you think that it would charge about twice as fast as the 5 watts, then you'd be wrong. Let's take a look at the graph with the side-by-side. Wow, after 30 minutes, it only charged 2% more than the 5 watts at a total of 18%. After an hour, it seems to be doing a bit better at 36%. After 2 hours, we're at 71% versus 62%. It took a total of 3 hours and 10 minutes to reach 100%, which is about 35 minutes faster than the 5-watt brick. So if you have the latest iPhone, there's a good chance that you have an iPad as well. If you don't want to spend the extra money, you can just swap out the power brick between the two devices. Or you can spring 19 bucks on one and save yourself the trouble. So for this setup, we're looking at a total of $40 and 3 hours, 10 minutes to go from 0 to 100%, which is not bad at all. Next up, we'll be using the Apple USB-C 29-watt adapter. Now, keep in mind that Apple sells this for a whopping $49 and you have to provide your own cable. Being that this was the most expensive option, how did it do? It looks like at every 30-minute mark, it's identical to the iPad charger, with the only difference being that it took 3 hours to go from 0 to 100% versus 3 hours and 10 minutes. That kind of makes sense since the max wattage that iOS 11.2 allows is 7.5. So really, if you're using anything more powerful than the iPad charger, you're not really going to see much of a difference. Like I said earlier, not all wireless chargers are created equal. So I wanted to test the Odium wireless charger against RAV Power and see which one comes out on top. Since it comes with its own cable and 24-watt power adapter, we'll test it to see how long it takes to get to 100% and compare that to Odium's. So I was a bit surprised that at every 30-minute mark, it did considerably better than the Odium charger. The only odd thing was that it took an additional 30 minutes to go from just 94% to 100%. It is possible that when placing the phone on the charger, it wasn't perfectly centered, which does make a difference since less of the charging coil is in contact with the phone, therefore slowing down the charge. So there you have it. The RAV Power wireless charger for $49 gets my vote of recommendation. This is a complete package that you don't have to worry about what cable to buy or which power adapter to buy. Everything you need is in the box. Just plug into the wall and drop your phone on top. The only thing that you have to watch out for is that if you don't set your phone dead center, your charging time is going to vary, but that variation is pretty small. So in the beginning of the video, I held the phone about an inch away from the charger and it was actually charging the phone through air, which is pretty incredible. And really, to me, that's what I would consider true wireless charging. Imagine one day where you can set a phone or a mobile device down anywhere in your home, work, coffee shop, and it just charges through air, like magic. Now, something like that currently exists, but in labs under controlled environments. And the amount of charge through air is extremely limited, but it does show that it is possible. So hopefully one day in the near future, we'll see that along with iPhone 20, 30. And when that product does come out, I'll be sure to make a video. Until then, we'll have to stick with the puck. So if you like this video, let me know by smashing the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. This is Bo. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.